Hello, welcome to the Fast Paying Casino Megaways page. This is from Neon Valley Studios via Microgaming. It's called Gallo Gold Megaways. You can play it from 10 cents to 20 euros or 10 pence to 20 pounds. And it's centered around a rooster or a hen or whatever it's supposed to be that lives in a shack casino called Bruno's. The RTP is 95.98% and essentially it's a copy of Bonanza with random static jackpots thrown in, triggered by wilds on the top reel which land in the pile, in the barrel, and every now and again they'll all go up in the air and the hen will get excited, and you'll get 12 boxes to pick from. The first colour you reveal 3 of gives you the respective mini, minor, major or mega jackpot for green, blue, red or purple, and you can probably guess it'll be the green or the blue one occasionally. And increasing multiplier free spins. So we'll have a quick look at the rules. We know the RTP 95.98%, have a couple of spins, you'll see the wilds. As you'll see now, that'll jump into the pot, and it didn't trigger the jackpot game. It seldom does. And obviously we'll look at that in the rules because you won't trigger it in the video here. It's highly unlikely. So we'll have a look at the rules. We know the RTP 95.98, 324 to 117,649 ways. Rolling reels, so you get your winning symbols replaced from above as your wild appears on the top scroll, and that's your jackpot pick. That's what you get. That's the representation of it. You pick until you get 3 of the same, and it's triggered occasionally when a wild lands in the hen's barrel. There's your scatters, GOLD, same as Bonanza, 4 scatters, 12 free spins plus 5 for anyone over on the trigger. Re-triggers are 5 or 10 spins for 3 or 4 dollar eggs on the top scroll only in the free spins. Your symbol pays are the same bar a couple. You get 50x for the top Gallo symbol surrounded by gold, 7.5 for the red, 2 for the blue and green. The only difference between this and Bonanza is you get 1.8x for the aces and kings as opposed to 1.75x on Bonanza, but everything else is the same. And there you go, you can play for 10 coins instead of 20. That's pretty much it, very straightforward game. So I'm going to leave it on also play because I can't trigger the feature manually. And as soon as I get a feature, whether it's the random jackpot game or the free spins, I will recommence the video. Well, I'm not planning to show the jackpot game because it's so simple, only if it comes in by chance, but I will show you the free spins when they come in. Well, we've got the jackpot game. We have got the jackpot game, which just randomly triggered after a wild, so green or possibly blue. Of course, it'll put a couple in one of the. They'll probably put some in all of them just to tease you, because you won't get a purple or red. And let me guess, it'll all be green and blue now. And that's your typical jackpot game. It puts the top values in, so you just need one, then you'll get all low values and get the worst one there. But you've seen the jackpot game. There you go. Okay, viewers. I'm sorry, I've never done this before in a Megaways review video, but I will not be able to show you the free spins feature because I'm not prepared to spend the rest of my life waiting for it. I've had this game open in another browser too. I can't remember what time I started this video. There is a clock up the top. It says 23:08 now. I think it was 20 something or 20, just after 2100. So I've been playing this and the same game in another browser for 2 hours. I think I've had 1,200, so about 2,200, 2,400 spins, and on neither of the games can I get the feature. It will not give 4 scatters. It's had 3 numerous times, heart stoppers, it's dropped the 3rd down the tumble, but it's not, it's almost like it's locked out of this demo game, the feature. But it has given me lots of jackpot games across the 2 games, the 2 slots. And as I predicted, every single one gives you 2 pinks, then 2 reds, 2 blues, and then you only have 1 green, and you'll get 2 more greens, and you'll win the 15 quid. All 9 jackpot games I played to pay 15 quid, or 15 times stake. But the scatter freaks on these reels is hopeless. It's very rare to see 3, let alone get the 4 for the feature. And I haven't got any stats to what the feature frequency is on here, but I would be surprised if it is less than 1 in 1,000 spins. Because I was starting to wonder on this slot why it wasn't coming in at all. That's why I opened another one. The theory being it'll give me, I only need half the time because I'm playing twice as many spins because I've got 2 games open. But it hasn't worked. Even now, look at all these symbols replaced with the scatters. There just doesn't, I'm not sure how easy it is to trigger the feature on. It is a dreadful game. That's 2 scatters, that is unusual. I have had on 9 or 10 occasions 3 drop in on the first 5 reels and a heart stop on the last reel, but it doesn't come. It can drop scatters down in tumbles, but one thing I've noticed is if you get 3 on the screen and then get a tumble after a win, you don't get the doon, the doon, the doon, you know, the anticipation for the 4th scatter. There you are. I've done that several times. There's always that 1, 2, 5 pattern like that, and the scatter doesn't come on the last reel, and you don't get a win with it on the 1, 2, 5 pattern, so you don't get the tumble chance. It's just, that is as close as I'll get in about 100, 150 spins. If you watch the rest of this autoplay, this 100 spins, I would say I wouldn't get that again, GOL. That'd be the only time I'll get it. It is that hard to see scatters on the game. So, for that reason, that I'm so hacked off with it, it's annoying to listen to, it's annoying to watch, and we know it's the Bonanza bonus format. You can watch a Bonanza video to see how the bonus works, and this is exactly the same. And for once, I'm going to say sorry. If you're visiting this Fast Paying Casinos page and not one of my YouTube subscribers, you will find this commentary a little unusual, but the game is terrible. I'm not here to, when I do these reviews, I'm not here to comment on how good or bad they are. I'll just be matter of factual and explain how they work. But I've got to make an exception for this game. It is unbearable. And I get the feeling I could stay up here for, well, it's gone 11 o'clock now. I've been on it for over 2 hours on 2 browsers. I got a feeling I could stay up all night and not see this feature. You could say it's unlucky if I'm playing on 1 game, but playing on 2 of them, I'm sorry, I don't think it is unlucky. I think it's just got a terribly bad feature frequency. And the other feature always pays 15 times bet. And occasionally you'll get 30, 40x in the base game, but there's not a lot going for it. So I'm going to make an exception for this game and say whatever you do, avoid it. It is so frustrating. And you will not win anything on it, because you will not get the feature. And the jackpot and base game just don't pay enough to warrant playing it without the feature, and you can't get it. Well, I'm not saying it's impossible, obviously, but good luck to you if you do, because I have tried longer than I've ever tried in the Megaways. I've got, how many videos have I got up? All Megaways reviews, a cut under the best part of every Megaways that's ever been made. Not one of them have I had to abandon without getting a feature on it. This is the first, and you can see yourself as you watch the reels how many scatters come in each spin. It's not like GOL, you know, occasionally every sort of 20, 30 spins. There's 2, so that's, see 2 scatters there, that's unusual. As you can see, most spins have none or just 1. And even on the tumbles, they don't appear.
Not bad.
I just think there's a low amount of scatters on the reels and it's very hard to trigger it. I've seen that before, it does 2 on 1 reel. Perhaps that's the key to triggering it. You'll get 1 on 2 reels and 2 on 1 reel, I don't know. But I'm not hanging around to find out. I do apologise for this. Just bear in mind the bonanza bonus mechanic, and that's what you get on here.
Yeah, that's it.
And that's it. Feel free to peruse the other Megaways on the sites that do have features in the video. Thank you for watching.